The most disrespected person in America is the black woman. The most unprotected person in America is the black woman.
You see, the only protector for the black woman is a black man.
But it's time to not only, one, listen to the black woman, you have to protect us.
Protecting black women is not just physical. We have to protect black women mentally and emotionally.
If you're going to preach protect black women, stand on that. Stand on that.
True words, it's black women who are the advocates for everyone, but everybody treats them like shit.
Yeah, that's the real tea.
That's the real tea,
bro.
That's the craziest part.
That's the real tea.
Everybody, but they be standing up for every fucking body, bro. This is what I be saying.
Bro, this is why we say protect black women, bro.
Niggas think we saying it because
it's a trend or it's cool.
It's a trend. You're pandering. Literally, look at what the fuck. Look at the information in front of your face,
if you're
bro.
A black man, your mother is black, bro.
I guarantee you, anybody who has supported you through
is a black.
You're trying times.
A black woman.
Black women. 1, 2, 3.
Protect black women.
Ho, 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 you hoes. Protect black women. I can agree with that. Now, when it comes to believing all women, well, I gotta see proof first.
She's a woman. She don't need no fucking proof. What if she's lying? Women do not lie about situations ever.
Yeah, we don't believe all women or men because
men lie, women lie, numbers don't.
Yeah, we all lie, so we can't just believe women. See, at first, everyone was like, fuck Tory Lanez.
He did that shit. He guilty as fuck.
I know because I was one of them.
Beta!
But as the story changed and the lies kept coming out, can anyone honestly say they think Tory should have been found guilty? The question still remains, who shot Meg? Because Meg's back was turned and she was drunk. So I'm not even sure Meg knows, but just maybe, she really believes Tory did that shit.
Guilty as fuck.
This is not the first time that a woman has decided to out her abuser and the black community has decided to turn around and laugh in her face.
Some people made this a whole protect black women issue. Y'all are weird, and I didn't like that. It was simply too many holes in this case, which is why we turned on Meg. See, the law says when you convict someone of a crime, he needs to be found guilty beyond a reasonable doubt, which is why OJ got off. Remember, the glove didn't fit, but we all know OJ did it. And there was way too much doubt in this case to say Tory was guilty. So first, let's take a scroll down memory lane to the time she did Tiana Taylor wrong.
Megan Thee Stallion, another failed friendship, okay? We're talking about EJ, her stylist, Tory Lanez, Kelsey, Tiana, JT, what's the damn girl name? Kylie Jenner, you name it. It's just too many. Nicki Minaj. I mean, the list goes on. The list goes on, okay? But the way she did Tiana was kind of fucked up. You know, Tiana just sold her house, right? This particular house that she sold is a house that she allowed Megan to stay in because Megan couldn't qualify for a house in LA. EJ had recommended that Tiana, since Tiana travels a lot, she has a lot of houses, that she allows Megan to rent out her house. So Tiana did her a good thing, okay? And so Megan likes to get throwed, okay? She likes to get throwed. One too many nights where she was throwing horse, okay? And decided to go live. And she's giving tours of the house and, you know, just not being careful, right? You know what I'm saying? And so Tiana Taylor, as a result, her house gets vandalized. Okay? Not only does the front of the house get vandalized, her fans came, or haters, or whoever it was, okay, came, vandalized the front of the house, vandalized the back of the house, okay? And she ended up leaving without paying rent. Okay? Just ghost. Okay? Now, EJ is upset because EJ is friends with Tiana. Now, not only did she ghost Tiana Taylor and fucked up her house, but she still owed EJ $80K for styling her. I can't say that I feel sorry for her at all.
And next, let's take a scroll down memory lane to the lies Meg has told. Roll a clip.
Say, guess what? I don't want anybody to get hurt. I don't want the police to actually come after Tory. Let me lie. She had the wherewithal in that traumatic moment to do that. It breaks my heart. Every single time I see a black woman defending a black man and he doesn't come to her rescue. For so many years, if not since the beginning of time, we as black women spend our lives defending black men.
Did you catch it? See, originally, she didn't want the man who shot her to go to jail. Honestly, that never made sense to me. But this was the first lie. Now, then there was the Gayle King lie.
Did you have an intimate relationship with him?
Like sexual?
Yeah. Did you, Megan, did you have a sexual relationship with Tory Lanez? Yes, that's my question.
I didn't have a sexual relationship with Tory.
Why the fuck you lying? She really got on national TV crying and lying about something we already knew. She slept with Tory Lanez, but now she has to admit it in open court. But it's believe all women, right? And this is exactly how women end up shooting themselves in the foot.
Charleston White has something funny to say about the interview too. We'll roll that clip.
I've been weighing in on this goddamn me Megan Thee Stallion and Tory Lanez. And I'm just gonna say this, Megan Thee Stallion full of shit. Yeah, that lying, that nigga ain't shot that. Yeah, now here it is, all of a sudden, a year later, she wanna start doing interviews with Gayle, and now this bitch crying. And they say, wait, listen, have y'all heard her music? Listen, Megan Thee Stallion, everybody knows you whoop niggas and bitches, you a big old hoe, and you drag little bitty niggas like that. You get on top of them, and you know how to squat and push that up with them big old thighs and them knees bent with a little bitty nigga up under you bouncing that big old ass up on him with that good pussy, pushing it up on him. Ain't no bitch like you crying no year later about no shit like that. Now, ain't no bitch tall as you, talk like you, fuck like you, dance like you, and as cocky as you. Bitch, you ain't crying. Yeah, y'all with that please. He should have kicked you right off in your motherfucking ass because they say you like to drink and you like to fight. You one of them big that like you'll whoop everybody. Couldn't nobody whoop you. You was at the white girl party and you was showing that big old bitch. Don't try to get that man in trouble and get him sent back to Canada. You wrong, bitch. Everybody know you the kind of bitch don't cry.
I agree, and I don't think she's the type to cry. And she did lie about sleeping with Tory. But most women lie about their body counts. So should we question her credibility on that? Honestly, I don't know. No, seriously, I don't know. That's a tough one. But then evidence came out, and it got worse.
And what did Tory's attorney tell you that their goal was for the cross-examination today?
And then the defense attorney pressed her on some really granular details. And there were some moments where she said, I don't remember. I could have. Maybe. You could tell that he was really trying to poke holes in her story too that she gave to her lawyers. He also said yesterday, Lindsay, and this was one of the most interesting things that I think he said yesterday, he said there was a witness who saw a female with a gun. It's a really important detail.
But the cops never interviewed that female. They never took her fingerprints. In fact, only the prosecutor talked to Kelsey, which is strange because that's not a prosecutor's job. They don't gather evidence. Police do. And then they gave Kelsey an immunity deal. I'm unsure what she needed immunity for if she didn't shoot Meg.
You don't find that suspicious?
The bodyguard of Megan Thee Stallion went missing right before he was supposed to testify in the case. This would have implicated Tory Lanez in the shooting, and somehow this man is now missing. Another key witness who literally had everyone not only laughing but in awe was Megan Thee Stallion's personal hairstylist, EJ. They said that this was one of the most entertaining but also trustworthy testimonies that they've had so far. He testified that they were absolutely drunk because at Kylie Jenner's kickback, there was about 6 or 7 people drinking and there was about 6 or 7 empty bottles. He also testified that he saw Megan Thee Stallion pack her bag, and in her bag she had mace and pepper spray, but she did not have the handgun she usually carries around when she's trying to, protect herself. He said that he did not see Kelsey pack her bag and that he personally moved Kelsey's bag from his car to Tory Lanez's SUV, in the back of the SUV. And when investigators came, they said that that same bag that was supposed to be in the back seat was actually in the middle row where Kelsey was sitting. That means that it could have definitely been possible that Kelsey was the one who brought the gun and also pulled it out from the middle row in the car. The next person to testify was Kylie Jenner's next door neighbor, Kelly, who, keep in mind, watched the whole entire thing happen from the window of his balcony. They should have just had him testify first. He then testifies that Kelsey is lying, that it was not just a little bump between her and Megan, but instead a full-on aggressive fight. He says that he watched as Tory Lanez' security guard tries to break it up. It gets even more aggressive, and then the shorter guy, referring to Tory Lanez, ends up jumping into the fight as well, and it becomes an aggressive fight between all four of them. He then testifies that Kelsey goes into Tory Lanez' car, and then he doesn't see a gun, but something that sounds like a shot, and then a white light comes off, and then next thing you know, Tory Lanez has the gun, and then he's also firing what seems like shots and a white light, and then when Megan turns around, that means she wasn't lying. She saw Tory Lanez with the gun last, but that doesn't mean that he shot her. That just means that he had the gun after Kelsey shot at her.
So here's my thoughts on the situation. Kelsey shot Meg, which is why she pled the fifth in court. She was the one arguing with Meg, so it never made sense why Tory would shoot her. But Tory is still an idiot because, according to the witness, he was shooting in the air. But maybe he wasn't because his DNA wasn't on the gun. I'm so damn confused. And I believe Meg may have been drunk, but she knew things didn't add up, and she didn't want to get her best friend locked up. She never cared about Tory. It's hoes over bros any day. Tory, who was already on parole, tried to keep this quiet, especially if his dumbass was shooting in the air. Any incident while you're on parole will send you back to jail. So that's what I believe happened. So should we protect Meg? I don't think so. See, there's a difference between black people and ninjas. And as a black person, I must say, black folks, we losing the war.
It's like a civil war going on with black people. And there's two sides. It's black people and there's niggas.
Chris might have told a joke, but he ain't never told a lie.
And niggas have got to go.
I don't agree with that. And for the 5 whites that watch my channel, here's the difference. Roll the clip.
Hola, I'm the Real Two Keys. Welcome to the Crib University. Today, I'm going to be showing you the difference between black people and ninjas. Now, black people are your normal citizens. Add value to your community. They have a 9-to-5, they're friendly, and quite easy to talk to. Don't really cause any harm to society, unlike ninjas. Ninjas are a totally different species. They love to start conflict. They usually come in large pairs and wear lots of hoodies and denims. They like to cause trouble. And you might just ask yourself, why? Why do they do these things? Nobody freaking knows. It's just a part of the black community. The next time you see a black person, no need to clench your purse and get all scared. I could honestly care less. I do not care about you. Unless you look like this, then I care.
I don't approve that last part, but okay. And side note, black folks, where are your kids? Y'all don't have them. I'm talking to both men and women. Because ninjas, well, they having kids. But black people, y'all are traveling and partying, and y'all don't want to have kids. So when the next generation is full of ninjas, I'ma blame y'all. But back on topic, should we protect black men and women? Yes. Should we help ninjas become black people? Yes. Should we protect ninjas that don't want to be saved? Hell no! No! I don't think so, and I found someone who disagreed with me. Roll the clip.
What frustrates me about men using the phrase protect black women is that its deployment is often patriarchal in nature and gender role bound. Often the men who say this phrase believe it is their duty to protect black women, as in protecting black women is a fulfillment of their role as a man. And men who don't protect their women aren't real men. The thing is, their allegiance to patriarchal gender roles makes this protection conditional. The moment a woman isn't being a real woman by leaning into her presupposed roles, she is all of a sudden not worthy of that protection.
This is correct, and this goes for anyone, not just women. If my son woke up tomorrow and said, "Fuck you, Dad, I'm leaving," he is no longer under my protection. If my male friends who have rocked with me for over 15 years decided to steal from me or do something disrespectful, then I won't fuck with them anymore. Your actions determine if you're protected.
Thus, under patriarchy, protect black women really means protect submissive black women, protect quiet or docile black women, protect so-called domesticated black women. I came to this thought after considering why some men say protect black women but are also misogynistic and sexist.
Shut the fuck up. That's why you got cheated on in Norbit. I protect the people that I respect, that respect me. But everyone isn't a respectable person. Men aren't out here risking their lives for women who swear they don't need a man. Men aren't going to jail for women who say shit like, "Get that bread, get that head, then leave." Leave? Yeah, we're not showing up in the first place because you've already said you don't need us. But for the women that have sense, we need you and we will protect you.
Black women have been complaining how black men don't protect, as if these men are obligated to protect us. The only man that's obligated to protect you is your husband. If you want protection, ma'am, get a husband or call 911. Because you not wash, cook, and cleaning for these random men on the street. So why should this random man on the street protect you?
Now, I agree with most of that. The cooking and cleaning, I help do that too. So it's not a big deal for me. But the biggest thing is respect. That's all most men are asking you for. You want protection? Just be nice. And if a man gives you advice that's for your protection, like don't wear that outfit, is showing too much, it's not because he's insecure. I'd say the same thing to my sister or mother. I'm simply saying that in order to protect you. That's it. I'm out.